About 60 years after the birth event that we're preparing for and which we celebrate today, God's servant Paul was in jail in Rome, and he wasn't depressed, but he'd heard, as he did routinely, some trouble was brewing in one of the churches he had founded, and that church was in Philippi. And the trouble, it seems to us, was not really great trouble. No massive pagan sins, but, and by the way, women were the leaders and in the church at Philippi, and two of them had fallen out about which one really approached perfection in the Christian life better than the other one. And Paul writes his most beautiful epistle to the church at Philippi and leaves for us a word, a phrase that I hope we can take from this worship service today, aside from the beautiful music and the familiar carols. In nothing be anxious, the Lord is at hand. Yes, the Lord is at hand. We look forward to his coming, and we celebrate it at Christmas time. But he has come. He has come. He's come, and he is coming. In nothing be anxious. The Lord is at hand. The leaders of the little congregation in Philippi did not know that perfection is the enemy of the good in human affairs. Nobody's perfect. And Paul writes his most beautiful lines when he says, Jesus humbled himself and made himself of no reputation. That's perfection, far beyond my or your ability to see that. But that is contained in God's gift of Jesus, which we look forward to. No one can receive a gift unless he has a need of it. No one can accept a gift unless she has room and use for it in this sense. You can't tell anyone something who's a know-it-all. If you know everything already, you can't learn. And if there's not an empty place in your life for love, you can't receive love. So with Paul, I say to you and myself, and all of us, in nothing be anxious. Anxiety is borrowing trouble from the future. No need to borrow trouble from the future. Let us live one day at a time. In nothing be anxious. The Lord is at hand.